It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Milwaukee Brewers. Stay tuned for Brewers baseball. Next. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. One down. Now batting, Eddie Rosario. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Braun has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Here's Miguel Sano. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Sano.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, number 33. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Dribbled to the right side.
Number 33.
And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Batting second.
Here's Neil Walker. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Stepping in, number 7. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him. Currently sitting in the high 320s. Back goes Rosario. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Here's Ryan Braun now. It's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario is there. Makes the play, one away. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double. Stepping into the box, Domingo Santana. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Shaw rounds the corner and is headed home, and the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. Stepping in, Stephen Vogt. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Coming to the plate now, number 11. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Kane. And he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Matt Garza. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Here's a high pop-up. Leon waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone to lead off the inning. Striding into the box, Mitch Moreland. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yunel Escobar is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Walker onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Now to the plate, Jorge Polanco, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. They'll reach out with one hand to make the catch on the. Digging in to try it again. Number 33. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
15, second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Walker.
Little tapper down the first baseline, but that one rolls foul. Ready with the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Kane, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Ready for another chance. Number 7. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. On to Moreland. It's a double play. Striding in, Ryan Braun. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one.
Well, he got a big double play ball right there, but look, he's not out of the woods yet. Still got that run at third base, so he's got to stay locked in, come back with another pitch, and he might get out of that jam that you thought no way possible when he got into it. He's putting on a little bit of a pitching clinic now. Look, he gives up a single and a single. Then he got the double play ball, and now he's got 2 strikes. If he can wiggle out of this, leaving a man stranded on base, that's a really good inning.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Striding in once again, Travis Shaw, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch of the at-bat. High pop-up. Sano is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. So striding in, Alex Meyer. 9-1-2 due up. Brandon Phillips will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
4, Brandon Phillips.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. The average for him at 267 on the year. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. That misses. 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Outside and low, 3-0. A high fastball is in there. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Hit out towards second. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like Bud Norris is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Norris.
Domingo Santana will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Moreland will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1.
Catcher.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Vogt. He reached on a single in his first try. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And now pitch on the way. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 11. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
To 2-2 now.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Swung on and missed. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Angels, third baseman.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nelson Cruz. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Now a hard liner toward short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
The first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that at the plate, Matt Garza. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The 4th inning. Pitcher, Matt
First pitch here is
Garza.
hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Number 33 swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. A windup and a 0-1. A wave and a miss. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Neil Walker. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Neil Walker.
There's a swing and a drive. Get up! Get up! Get out of here! Gone! A home run! Digging in once again, number 7. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases again as the Brewers just keep rolling. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Here's Ryan Braun now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Boy, 2 beautiful pitches. I don't know. 2 fastballs inside. Do you stay in or do you go back outside? He's got him set up for anything right now.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Shortstop,
high and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Standing in, Sandy Leon. He singled his last time up. This is flared out towards second. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. At the plate, Jorge Polanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Polanco.
In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And Braun will handle this one for round number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping into the box, Bud Norris. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Manuel Alfonso will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Center fielder has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Jose Alvarez, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. Ready for another shot now. Travis Shaw. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here comes another 0-2. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Domingo Santana. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. In now, Stephen Vogt. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Stephen Vogt.
Hit hard to short. Backhanded. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And this will not be in time as he's into third base safely.
Number 11.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. From the belt, the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Into the box now, Matt Garza. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
22.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them.
Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Settling in now, number 33 is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Softly hit here to the left side, but little trouble. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another shot now, Eddie Rosario. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Braun is after it, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit sharply on the ground. Taken by Walker. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Garza. 2 away. Into the box, Miguel Sano. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Walker is there for it, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Neil Walker. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Digging in and looking for more. Number 7. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Number 7 becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. This is back toward the mound. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Hit in the air out to center field. Kane on the move. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Nelson Cruz.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases. Cruz will take the turn and hit for second now. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Here's the first baseman now. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Yunel Escobar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. A little bouncer. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Ready once again, Sandy Leon. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Line to the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Ready for another chance? Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Now a drive out to left center field. Leon rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Digging in now, Jose Alvarez. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Albert Pujols will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Number 33 is going to have room out there as he puts. Sammy Solis will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Now digging in once again, Stephen Vogt. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Striding in once again, number 11. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Takes this the other way to right. Cruz is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Matt Garza. Ian Desmond has moved into the on-deck circle now, so that'll be the end for Matt Garza. Popped up, calling for it, Polanco. And he'll get in there safely. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to. Anthony Swarzak,
number 37,
stepping in and ready for another shot. Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Santana has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 2-0 on the way. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Here's Miguel Sano, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. There's that slider truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Santana back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. First offering on its way. Nelson Cruz is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their off.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Braun. Gone! So coming to the plate, Mitch Moreland. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to first will get him easily, and his side is retired. So striding forward now, number 33. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Number 33.
Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Rosario will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Neil Walker. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz ranging back, running hard. He's digging for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Number 7 started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Number 7 becomes out number 2 this inning. Cam Bedrosian enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken there by Escobar. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Yunel Escobar.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Walker will put this one away for out number 1.
The catcher,
ready now, Sandy Leon. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. Number 71. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that's in there for strike 1.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Leon is on his way home. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now an 8-6 ball game.
For the Angels,
the pitcher, Cam Bedrosian, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Eric Young Jr. will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And this is taken for the out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a 1-run game now. Standing in, Eddie Rosario. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he will make the catch here for the final out, and the Brewers have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. And the Brewers were paced offensively. Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the home opener of this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Goes down to get the off-speed pitch here as this is sent in the air out to left. It's got some carry to it. And that ball is gone. A home run. Settling in now, Eddie Rosario. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. And that's in there for strike one. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Miguel Sano comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Nelson Cruz. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll lead things off here in the
center fielder Ben Gamble.
And that misses, ball 1. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Batting second.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's safe. Stepping up now, Matt Kemp, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Story rounds the corner and is headed home. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Here's Bryce Harper now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Hit hard on the ground to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here now is Mike Zunino. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there. Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. Albert Pujols started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Hit well towards the hole. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So striding forward now, Sandy Leon. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball two. Here it comes, 2-0. A cold strike on the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Taylor has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that striding into the box, Freddie Freeman. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Sano backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Here's Javier Baez.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
In there at the knees, strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rosario ranging back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Into the box now, Dwayne Cheney.
Dwayne Cheney.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rosario is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Back to work now is Leake as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike. And no swing apparently. Ball one. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Kemp will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Escobar.
Line toward the gap in left center. And Escobar has a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Lorenzo Cain, second at bat for him. And remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Escobar is on his way home. Throw won't get him. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
The left fielder
riding in once again, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a ball hit high and fairly deep down the left field line. This ball has a chance and gone for a home run. Here's Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, good contact there as this is sent in the air out to deep left center field. And this will wind up being the 3rd long ball he surrendered tonight. A home run. Santa Maria. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back. Pitches. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Chopped in front of home plate. On to first, and it's in time as they're stepping in and ready for another shot. Ben Gamble. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. In there, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. grounded to the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Digging in to try it again. Chris Taylor hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Oh, right back to him on the mound. To second for one. On to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the one. Into the box now, Trevor Story. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Sano is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. So a runner at first with 2 away. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Kane. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sandy Leon. David Phelps answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And that one stayed too low apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So coming to the plate, Jorge Polanco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first is Escobar on his way to second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Ready for another shot now, Lorenzo Cain. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Rosario. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home. James Crawford. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Story is there and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Bryce Harper, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. This is skied into short left center. Kane is under it. He's got it 1 away. Here now is Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mike Zunino.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cruz on the move, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
First baseman. Ready.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the back. Here's Miguel Sano. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Third baseman.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate. You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Harper has a read on it. 1 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. 1-0 count. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper going back on it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. Here's Javier Baez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The shortstop.
And it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Now in the box, Dwayne Cheney. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded to third. To his left, Sano. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a ball 1-0. He's running towards second, seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Look out, 2-0 now. 1 run, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Swing and a liner. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. In to score the runner from third. Ready once again, Matt Kemp. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. He'll try and get things started as Nick Vincent. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up the throw. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, Pujols on his way to second now. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double. Digging in once again, Sandy Leon. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Lifted in the air to center. Gamble has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Riding in once again.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard liner towards short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, look at Taylor. It's in time. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Leading off for the Mariners. Right fielder.
yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit down the third base line. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now, Mike Zunino. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mike Zunino takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
I got to say, his command of...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. In now is Lorenzo Cain. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
So striding Rosario, his last at bat. So with a left-handed hitter,
your attention please. Now pitching for the Mariners.
Now a throw over to first.
46.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And that misses 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Into the box, Miguel Sano. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. That misses, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Oh, had the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cain is after it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Designated hitter number 5.
Now batting, Dwayne Cheney. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. Polanco ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder number 16.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's 2 for 3 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Cain. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Mitch Moreland. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Glove by Taylor. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready for another chance? Albert Pujols. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Bernardo Carmona enters now in a mop.
Leon, your attention, please.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Jorge Polanco. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
Now batting.
In now, Yunel Escobar. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. Polanco rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score all the way from first. In now is Lorenzo.